Hello everyone, welcome to today's live stream. Today I'm going to be doing a live stream that's a little bit different. I know a lot of people may not watch this, but today I'm going to be, that was my phone, sorry about that. I'm going to be making my own game, still continuing part 3 of my Roblox studio. Keep in mind that I do have my own game. I'm just switching up content a bit because I don't want people to get bored in the same thing. Tomorrow I am going to film Treacherous Tower, and then on Thursday I'm also going to film Theme Park Tycoon 2 Part 3 on my build series. So, okay, let's get about into it. I'm just going to, give me a second because I'm going to load up my chat on my phone so I can see the chat. There we go. So, where do we left off last time? Okay, so I invested a bit on the cafe. If you've probably seen part 2, there was nothing here. All I have is pretty much a worker. He's fully animated to be he's fully animated. So if I go to plugins, where's my animation? No, I have an animation plugin. Okay, that sucks. I think I have to get a new plugin probably, because where's my animation plugin for a second? So I gotta shut this down. But as we left off adding TVs to a pretty good actually. They are anchorable to the wall. If you could probably see, it's kind of anchorable. I just use I just used 2 parts, then connected the base, and then used this TV. It looks good. What I want to do next, so write in the chat what you want me to do next before I get my plugin of animation, because somehow it's gone. So write in the chat, just say anything what you want to say, or just write a suggestion what should I build in my city. I'm going to discard anything of buses because that takes me around 3 hours to make, and I'm pretty much not ready for that, so don't recommend me some buses. Recommend me some other stuff though, some like a park. I already have one, like a new shop, a new house, anything, something like that, or a new, yeah. So just type in the chat unless I get my animation plugin because it's gonna take a while to get the animation. See, I do have some animations. It's just the plugins. Okay, there they are. Roblox animation. I don't have it installed. Okay. So write via the chat. I'm just starting up Roblox here so I can get this animation plugin again. I do have animations. I'll show you. I did that in part 2, which I would link in the description, but I had to rush this live stream. Okay, it's already verified. Now I'm just why is this MSP? I can't break free of it. Why was it MSP? Okay, come on. Give me my plugin. I had another plugin. It was called Reflect, but I don't really use it that much. I know everything looks like plastic, but there we go. So, I'll tell you my past project that I worked on in this city, or I worked on in this game. So, the one thing... Oh, come on. No, I want to enter. No! Show me the plugin. Oh, there we go. I got all my plugins. See? That was weird, though. So what did I leave out last time when I built this city? Last time I built this, I did not build this in the live stream. I just basically built this out of curiosity. I built a park. These are my benches. They don't look the greatest, but they do the job. Basically, I took a free model at the playground. That's the only free model I took it from this game. Well, unless you count these seats. I'm gonna probably make my own seats, and then I'm gonna take these free models out, and then that's much better. So what do you want me to build? Again, keep that in mind. I'm thinking of building something new, like revamping the bus garage. I know it doesn't look like one because it just has like 3 built walls. Look at these. I mean, at least they're cornered fine. So the plus. Also, the map ends super abruptly. I gotta fix that. So maybe I'm just gonna work on my bus garage. I mean, it's a pretty simple build. It doesn't really take a lot of time to make. I'm just gonna make like some shelter because I really need it. So it's I wanna align. So let me get. I know I took something out. I know it does not look that good. But I'm just gonna scale this pretty good. So I'm just gonna scale it from that wall. The wall is gonna be that big. Now we're gonna use Reflect tool. Now I have this plugin that's called Reflect. So what this does is that, let me just put it at an angle like this. It's almost like duplicating, but it's just a plugin. So basically I reflect it to get over here. If I can align it right. There we go. See how the walls are getting kind of big? Okay. Now we're gonna look at this. No, just the part. I don't want the spawn location. So I'm gonna duplicate this. So if I duplicate this, it'll just be the roof. So let me go up here. This part is not gonna have any spawn locations, so we're just gonna get rid of that, and then now we're gonna replace the thing with concrete. And I think we're gonna just use regular colors. No, that looks way too weird. Did I use metal? I think I used metal. Let me look at this. Yeah, I used metal instead. So let me just use the metal. It's over there. Now we just need a better visibility color. There we go. Now we got it. So something like this, I know there's no shell. There's nothing here. There's just nothing. I have to align this. This is the tricky part. Aligning this. Maybe I'll paint it different, like a brick color. No, you know what? That almost looks accurate. Let me just move that a bit. This is taking me so long to get this aligned. It's just, God. I'm more of a builder. I know how to script, but not the best. Why is this lifted? Actually, you know what? It does not look that good. It just looks very weird. So I'm just going to get rid of all of this. There we go. Now we got the... So I don't know what to build. I want to expand the city, but the problem is that the city's already such a small map, and I kind of want to expand over here, not on this land. This land's still going to be perished to be just empty. I want to kind of expand on this side. This side is extremely bland. There's nothing here. Maybe like 2 blocks or a lot of stuff here, but I'm going to go over here. So these roads, I just got roads. A lot of them are just models of each other because I was kind of just wanted to separate them in piece separation. So there we go. That's why I have that. There's some that just have regular roads. I think this one is one of them because I want to duplicate it and just want to go over there. So that's what I'm trying to do. No. Oh, there we go. Now we got that. So now we go over here. I want to expand a bit. The expansion is key. I mean, it won't do anything, but I'll just add a couple restaurants here and there. It'll make it look nicer. Okay. There we go. Now we're gonna add a what's it called again? Oh, a dead end little intersection. So these are pretty easy to do. Oh yeah, that's the right one. Okay, that's the right one. No, I said that's the right one because there was another. There's some roads. There's bottle. I'm gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna rotate it at the transform tool to 90 degrees, and then actually 180. Can I even get it at 180 degrees? There we go. It looks weird like an octagon, but wait a minute. Now we have pretty much now we have a pretty much bigger map to work with. I know it doesn't look that big, but when I show you my beta map, it will look a bit different. I gotta move this though, because look how poorly aligned that is. Now I'm gonna go to base plate. In order to get the base plate, I gotta go over here. Base plate. What I use is use the scale tool for the base plate. So that means I could scale this. Perfect. Now the map is pretty big. No, not that big, but it looks better. As you can see now, we have a very long boulevard. So now we have this very long boulevard. I'm just gonna tweak something. So as you can see that now we have, I'll take a tour. So there's not really nothing on the other side, but now we just have a good amount of stuff. We have this. We have this very long intersection. I know there's a lot of crosswalks, but this looks a lot better. Now I should expand something, but I want to come to expansions that are not any of these streets. I just want expansions that are quick. Oh, cheap to use because, yeah. Maybe if I use another road model, so let me go to my models and then let me just, no, let me scale. Scale is the one that I use. That was that one, now we gotta go. I'm gonna try to go to use this road. I just want to use a dead end. Later it's not gonna be a dead end, but you get it. Okay, now let's just use these. It's that one. Okay, now we got the right one. There we go. Now I'm gonna duplicate this. I want to do it on the 3 boulevards, but it looks too repetitive. Maybe I'll just do it on all 3 of them. Just to make it look better, because there's nothing gonna be here. Now this is trickier because I have to align pretty much everything. Now we're gonna duplicate this again. Now we have pretty decent sized roads. Is it just me or am I going crazy? It doesn't look that bad. Oh god, no. Oh, I need to. Where's the model? Get. I'm literally using my tool. I don't know where's the model. Oh, there it is. I'm just trying to make this a little bit look better. I know it looks kind of repetitive and the shape of the city is very weird. I don't get it sometimes. But it's fine. Maybe I just like a... Okay. Also, how... Okay, that was the worst alignment ever. Again, I don't know if that gap is just there because of how these boulevards work, but I guess that's fine. I think I know what to do. Instead of using these traffic things, I'm just gonna go... I'm at the 4-way intersections. I'm just gonna use something that's a lot easier to use. So we get rid of this. And then we get rid of this. So what I do is that I align both of the roads. So now it's a bit easier to work on. Doesn't really need a lot of work included. Okay, now that looks better. But the problem is we have to get rid of those. So now we have to use this. Let me delete this part. There's some road markings. Yeah, let's get rid of that road marking and that road marking and then this. So now you can kind of clearly see a bit better stuff. Actually, the road marking didn't do the best. Let's align that better right there. Now I know what to do with this now. So now I'm just gonna use this part. These parts are gonna be a bit different. So now we're gonna use the scale tool. And then we're gonna use this. So now it looks a bit better for me. I don't know if that's just me or does it look better. It looks cleaner. Why is there a giant? Why is there a noticeable bump when I try to get over here? Let me go. See, you see this, right? It's a giant dump. Now let me just move this. Let me just scale this a bit. I know it doesn't look that good, but maybe if we get rid of these road markings that I developed, grown accustomed to. There we go. Now it's starting to look like a more intersection. Now we're gonna use this part. Wait, no, this part. Use this, and then we're gonna make. Now we have a bit more easier things to work with because we have flat and stuff, pretty much. Duplicate. I just duplicated it, so now let's go over here. I know I didn't really align it. Maybe I did. You never know. No, I don't know. There's a bit of a gap. I don't think I could get it perfect, but I'll try to get it perfect. There we go. It looks a lot better if I just put another road. I think I know what it is. It's a model. What is this one? Oh no, it's just that. Oh no, no. So now I'm just gonna scroll to see. There we go. Now we're gonna get this. It doesn't look that good, but I don't know why. It looks clean. It's very clean. This road just needs a little bit of TLC, so can't get any of those. Can't get any of those. Can't get any of these two road markings. No, I don't want. Something like that. That's a good intersection cross. There's no. This is like the part that you say, okay, there's just. I need a stop sign though. And I'm pretty sure an octagon's pretty. A lot of parts. Yeah, but you see how good the crossings are? They get better now. Okay. So now we're gonna use this, Command D. Now we got a bit of easier things to work with. Okay, that is super easy to use now. Okay, there we go. Now we have one intersection. I know it doesn't look that good, but okay. And then we're gonna use this road. Whoa, I just dragged the whole thing. Whoa, okay, no. We have to put that back. There we go. That was so awkward. Like, how did it move all the whole thing? No! I know this looks like a giant mess. It is a giant mess. I'm just gonna go to the regular road and just use this, pretty much easy to use. I'm just gonna duplicate this. I don't even care at this point. Okay, so now we have our intersectional crossing. Now we're just gonna need to take out a good amount of parts. Wait, where is this? Oh my, I wish I could ungroup this, but I have like way too much stuff going on, so I don't think I can. So that's just the... Okay, it's coming from over there. Okay, let me just... So it's this road. Now I'm just gonna work on this. Let me, where's the parts? Yeah, this. I'm just gonna make this duplication, so let me just go pretty much over here. We gotta make this duplication 4 times. I know this looks like a headache, but it beats having to make this a lot worse. Just beats it. What's with the very bad alignment? Do you see how bad that alignment is? Jeez. Wait, let me see. Why is there 2 duplicates? This is not how I was planning my city. That was weird. Okay. Maybe because I just duplicated that again, so that's just how it went. I keep moving this! I'm starting to hate my roads. Like, awfully. Metaphorically. And we're aligning this better. It's not that best alignment, but it works. Now we're just going to use these parts, and now we're going to just use them pretty simple. Now we're just going to go right here. Let me drag it all the way to here. No, I keep messing up. I'm starting to hate these roads. I should not group them. I should just keep them separate at this point. But it works easier when you're doing something like a bit, like a lot of roads. Just for me, it looks a lot easier. Now we're just gonna move all of this to here. I don't think that was the best align. Yeah, that wasn't that good. Okay, now I'm just gonna keep. I have to keep rising. How many minutes am I trying to 23? That felt way too long. Why is this lifted? Literally a good angle. I don't get it. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. You see how lifted it is? I have to backtrack exceedingly. No, there we go. Now we got it flat. That took way too long. I just want this intersection because this intersection is a lot easier to work with. I know it's a road, so now we're just gonna... There we go. Now we have a pretty much easy... Oh my god, I'm starting to hate this. I'm not gonna put my phone in my lap. Now we're just gonna go over here. Now I'm gonna have to align this. This is the worst part ever. Maybe if I just align it right here, this is the best stuff. Make sure it aligns with these. Never mind. No, make sure it aligns with these because Okay, now this is gonna be easier to use for bus drivers because bus drivers don't really have to go to the busy intersections, which I'm probably gonna replace anyway. So yeah, but I need to fix this intersection. This intersection is just awful. It's just poor. It's just poor. You see how poor? You see how poorly made it looks? I pretty much need it to go right here. Maybe it's a model. I don't even know at this point. Where is it? Where is it? I'm getting actually kind of mad. I don't even know where it is. There. Oh, come on. It's not a model. I know for a fact that this is not a model. And also, how is this part? Understand you. I commanded the U. It's a model? No, I grouped it again because one, that's just unreal. It's a model. Yeah, this looks like this. It's not. How? I don't get it. I really don't get it at this point. There we go. That took way too long. Finally! That took like a good 3 minutes just to find a road. That aligns better. Okay, that's better. Okay, now it aligns it pretty good. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I just realized I took the worst. So I have that, and now we're just gonna use another regular road. Oh, is that one? Okay. Let me just duplicate that one. Now we finally. Oh wait. Oh god, I just turned. You know what? The problem is that these roads are just way too much parts. Okay, now there. Okay, now we go over. I mean, I already have a part pretty much there, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. I just need to. There we go. Why is one part smaller than the other? I don't get it. Yeah, at least we developed our intersection. Didn't take that long now. Yeah, these intersections look way better. And I'm not sarcastic. They look way better. They're not a giant mess, so you don't have to cross them every like 30 seconds, or even 15, which is my calculations of this. I know there's roads here, so let me just. Let me just go with the road. Let me go with the flow. Over there. Command D. Now we're just gonna move all of this to get over here. I know these Roblox studio streams don't do as good as my other streams, but I just want to enjoy stuff that I want to do. I mean, this is what I work on pretty much. sometimes I work on my projects. I don't have just a regular career of just being a YouTuber. I worked this game out because I just wanna feel like I accomplished something in quarantine. Because I'm getting kind of bored. Or I am. Or I was. I was. Now, why is this lifted? Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna. But the intersections look a lot better. They're not that bad. I think I want to leave these intersections at this street. But even that, I want to give it to this one. Okay, now let's look at something else that I have here. So now let's just keep going, keep going. I'm just looking at something I can fix. Let me just drive the bus to see if I have any intersection slopes. Yes, I think this music's copyrighted that I played in my... It's not copyrighted because I think it's from Roblox itself, so it's not the worst thing. Then we go over here. This is the choice you have. You have your console and your Mac user and your computer users. Then you have your phone users. I'm gonna update this to make it compatible with all cell phones because I just don't want them to be segregated. This is pretty much the best thing I've done. I made this easy access so no one has a big struggle going. As you can see, there's a green light, so that was fine. Maybe if I go over here, this intersection will forgive me. Look how clean it looks, though. And it's kind of a big map when I added the extra spaces. I know it just adds a bit of stuff, but it adds a lot because these were all cut out, so that looks a lot better. I love how there's like no street lights. There's no street lights here. It looks so clean. I really want to see more of that because I really hate those now. I wish I could group it to a model, and then that would be the pretty much easy thing I could do. Pretty easy, pretty simple. It's actually pretty simple. I just take like 2 roads and then pretty much shorten out a lot of stuff, and then that's voila, pretty much ready. I get there's no. So apart from the roads, I want to do something else. I kind of want to do a new animation. I know it doesn't sound that exciting, but I just want to make a new one. I just want to make a new animation. I want to be the person that walks around this park. This might take me a good 20 minutes, so I'm just gonna go. Let me get a plugin. Let me get the rig. Let me get a good rig. So let me go with the build rig. Let me go with the man rig. I don't want Arthos. Where's the rig? Oh, there it is. Whoa! Okay, stop knocking me back. Okay. Where is he? There he is. Why is he on the floor? So I know this is like Roblox here 2. Is this 2.0 or 3? I think this is like 2.0. So it's not the end. I'm just gonna do something here called the humanoids. I'm gonna do this humanoid root part. So I'm gonna make this transparent. So now no one can really see it. Transparency is at 1, so it looks better. Never mind. Why did I just drag the humanoid? No, I just need to get this here. I just wanted to level up with the floor. Let me see. How does it look? Let me just see. I think it's leveled out. There we go. Now it's leveled out. Now we're just going to make an animation. But first I have to color this person. So now we're just going to do foot. There's a bit more joints, I feel like. So this is going to be a bit better. Now we're just gonna use tan. So let's just use this type of tan. Lower arm. Get the beautiful tan. Lower leg. Actually, you know what? If I take the dummy, do I just paint him like all of this and then... There we go. Look a bit. Now we gotta paint each other. I know it looks demonetization worthy, but just stop. Ah. Just give me black. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do this thing called the taking out all the bull. This is... I used R15! I meant to use R6! Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna use the R6. Ha! Now we can work on a lot less parts, but yeah. I was using R15. R15 is for like the joints of a player, not for like NPCs. There's a lot of character meshes, but you know what root part. Is it transparent enough? No, I want to make it the transparency of 1. Now we could just move the joints and all that. It's not gonna take a while, but head. Got the color. Torso, let's make it a white tank top he's wearing, so let me just do that, and then the legs. Black. I don't know why, but he looks like a businessman. I don't know, is it just me? It's just me. His arms, but he's wearing a tank top, so it's okay. Okay, now we got pretty much every head. Right arm. See, it looks a bit more realistic. That actually looks cleaner. Okay, so this is my my man rig, and then we have the regular ones that I've been using quite a bit, the blocky rigs. I kind of like these. These don't look that good, but it looks a bit more better. I don't know if it's just me going crazy or something, but yeah. I just want him to walk around this park. A pretty simple, like 15-second animation. So let's just get that. I just want to rotate him at 90 degrees. Now the hardest part of this is rotating him. Right there. How many minutes were to the stream? 37. I think I can make an animation like that. Quick. I want to start it from here. I'm now gonna take the plugin. It's called wait, that's called that. It's called Animation Editor, and then let me just apply it to someone here called normal person. Okay, so now we have the pretty much simple. Let's go with the 3 seconds. We have pretty much it. Then we're just gonna move. Let's move him like right there. I wish I could copy and paste Control-C and Control-V. I mean, I think you could do that. Yeah, you can. It just might be a lot of obscripting. Now the legs. These legs are going to be a mess. I may have to do a bit of overwork. Now we're going to the 6 seconds. This is no, I want to do the torso pretty much. Let me just go over there. No, you know what? I don't want to do an animation with that. No, I want to do a different animation. So let me just go. I named it walk, but I want him to just sit down. I don't want people to feel lonely. "90 degrees. Perfect. Now, I just want him to sit down. Make sure he thinks... I know this animation won't look that good. Keep that in mind. Animation editor. Perfect. No, I meant to animate him. Now I'm gonna do this 9 seconds. This doesn't. You know what? I'm just gonna. Let's lift that leg at the 12 seconds. Then we're gonna lift this leg. This leg. That took a while, but I just want a person to sit down pretty much. Whoa, I separated him. No, I just wanted to discard the... 12 seconds. Then we're gonna do 15. These legs are starting to get weird, but that's fine. 18. Wait, this is nanoseconds. Like quick seconds. Oh man, I messed up on that one. Never mind. I just want to see it loop. Okay, now we're gonna move this leg. $21. This is just a second of animation. Let's time it right there. We're so close to getting to the second. I know I still have to push it back, but I'll do that pretty much soon. Why not play a new face? Maybe across in between, I'm gonna put like a hand gesture. It might take me quite a bit, but it's fine. So now let's just do 2 seconds. So 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Ah, easy. So between these seconds, I'm gonna put something and call it the let me just go between here. I kind of want to move him, the joints. Oh, moving the joints. No, we're not doing that. I want to move the torso. Think I'm removing it? There we go. Okay. So then we're gonna put something in between these called this, and then put something between right there. And then put something in between like right there. I just realized something. I have to kind of... The animation's not the best, but it works. Now we have to put the reset back. I kind of want him to stay there, but that's gonna take way too long to loop it. So that's why I got 2 seconds of animation. Now I just want to lift his legs up. So I'm just moving the joints very, very subtle. This animation is gonna kill me a bit, but that's fine. It's gonna be like a 4 seconds worth of animation. That's fine for me. Let me move it like right there. And then I'm gonna work on the little him moving back. That's just gonna come back soon. So let me just move the giant joint. You know, that's a pretty smooth animation, considering that this is not the best thing I've done. It just looks okay. Due to, like, the amount of things I'm doing. I just want to have life. I don't want it to be soulless. You get what I mean? I don't want to be soulless. I want to be super soulless. So then we're going to do that, and then we're going to just move this. This might be a very long animation process, but I guess that's fine. I mean, it's not super long. It's just like a couple seconds worth of it. If I had an anime channel, I would probably upload every once a month. Pretty inconsistent upload schedule, but I mean, animations take a long time. There we go. Wait, why do I have this? No, I don't want this to be duplicates. Thank you. Now we go. We are getting close to this animation. We have like a lot of dotted lines, so we probably have to move pretty much the exact same. I know he's not doing pretty much anything, so let me just move him right there. There we go. Now it's a pretty much flat piece. There we go. Look at him. That is pretty good. 46 minutes in. I mean, I have to now program him to move kind of a bit of awkward situation, but I gotta probably do that super slow, like he's just moving. I put the joint. I always get confused with it though. I'm gonna move him pretty slowly between stuff like this, so. So like a couple nanoseconds, he gets like an animation. These lines, I have not done a complicated sit animation because they're not the best. Is he even leaning? He's starting to lean a bit, but that's fine. Let's look at this animation. That is clean. I like it a lot, actually. I know it takes up like one seat and it doesn't look the best, but you can tell like his legs are moving. I kind of want to do a little wave, but it almost looks like he's kicking back. Like, I'm gonna do this in my wall. Sorry about the noise. Something like that. So yeah. But this is nice. I like it quite a bit. I'm just experimenting with like new animations. I mean, R15 is not really used for pretty much anything. It's just for the joints of anyone's arm, and R6 is more for the figures, I think, calling it. I like this though. I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna export this. Wait, I gotta do something. Since I added, look at these lines of. I wanna do a little wave. I have to go between the lines. There we go. Now we have pretty much that. I know it didn't look like it moved at all, but that's fine. Now we're just gonna. Look at these. We have a lot of code. We have a lot of animation. This is good. Okay, where's his last? What? No, I don't want iCloud. Sorry about the very quiet, blatant noise. Maybe 3 seconds of animation? This is taking a lot of time. How many minutes into the stream again? 50? I got 10 minutes, pretty much. The arm, where's the left arm, gets like a good amount of animation and then it stops completely. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Three seconds. Now we're going back into 3 seconds. Actually, 2 still. So that's fine. I don't really want to do the hand though because it just messes up. So the arm, your animations are gone. Sorry. Just a simple one. So now let's just go. I'm gonna go to something called the oh god, the camera just zoomed awful. I'm gonna name him. Let me name him. NPC. Just the regular NPC. I gotta see what did I do last time with the other things. So like NPC. Oh, there's another one over here. NPC. So I added a happy and an animation. Okay. No, I just said this because I want to copy the script that I used for this. So now let's just use this and then NPC. Now we're just gonna make him. Let's make it exportable. So let's make it exportable. No, I don't want to build rig. I just want the animation editor. Now we're gonna save this. We're gonna export it to Roblox. Let me call it ITT sitting, and we're gonna submit. There we go. Now what did I do last time? Let me open up my last NPC thing. NPC. I put it in a regular script. Okay. I put it in the script, so you get a local script. I think it's a script, just a regular script. Let me get rid of the print hello world, and then now we're just gonna put something like this. Damn it though! Command C, Command V. There we go. Now I forgot to copy the ID. I say this. Okay, now we're just gonna put name sitting. I forgot to copy the ID. I say that because when I need to copy this ID. Click here to continue using animation. Yes, export. Overwrite the existing asset, which is called sitting. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now I need to save this. ID is copied for Y. Well, I need to put an animation in here, and then I'm just gonna put the ID of the animation. Animation ID. So when I put that with the script that I have, it'll show it at the game. So now I'm just gonna put this back. Animation save. There we go. Now we're just gonna test to see if this worked. I have a pretty great feeling that it didn't. It worked. So this is pretty good. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a Church's Tower live stream. So you can see the basic animations, like the guide. You can tell this is like the blocky version, which it's pretty good, but it's just not good. I just kind of need to change it. I think I could, yeah, I could see my person moving from all the way over here. Now we have 4 NPCs. This town's booming quite a bit. Look at him! It worked! Can you sit next to him? Let me try. You could totally still sit. So you could sit beside an NPC. This is cool. I like this a lot. But the only critique that I probably have making this is that this kind of affected the walking here. No one really walks in here, but keep that in mind. I love how the TVs are still anchored. This is cool though. It works. It works pretty good. I just like how smooth it gets with the legs. I want to try the wave animation, but I might do that next time I do this, or maybe off the live stream. I might do a wave animation here because why not? Let me see if anyone said anything in the chat. I don't think no one. I'm assuming no. Yeah, like surprisingly. That's cool. So I just have this animation. It's not the best, but it'll do for now. So I think that's where I'm gonna end my live stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a Treacherous Tower live stream, so make sure you stay tuned for that one. And I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Bye.